Hello? Hello. Sorry, I feel all out of sorts today. Like half expecting I forgot. Put my little slime shirt and jacket on. Like Mr. Bean over here. Hello, Russ. Hello, Isa. How are you both doing? Okay. I was literally like darting around trying to figure out what to play today because I don't plan ahead. And I got this because I remember seeing it, I think, during a Next Fest last year. And I put it in my wish list and it came out and then I didn't get it and then it went on sale and I was like, oh yeah. And then I bought it. And then still never tried the demo or the game at all. It's a post-apocalyptic Metroidvania thing. Emotional, potentially abusive themes herein, as well as flashing lights. Hi Fractal, how are you doing? I'm normal. Not easy. I'm a post-apocalyptic Metroidvania thing. Yeah, fair enough. Izu! Hello, how are you doing? That's really good. Might be a little too quiet. I'd rather be too quiet than too loud. I only had the menu music to go off of. Maybe I hear quiet. No dialogue, but the crashes and bangs and sirens aren't coming through as impactfully as they probably wanted them to. Oof. There's still not much to test it against. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, I love how it's animated. Oh my god, it killed Kaz. This is the second time I have ever seen this name. Is it following me? I didn't realize we were seeking revenge in this game. My legs. Help, someone help me. The shovel. Trouble will find you. Kaz, no! Help me. I can restore your legs, but the rest of you might take more time. Are you a doctor? Not quite. Your people call me a demon. You're one of those monsters. If you help me, I'll make you whole again. Help with what? Cassidy, hello. Sees Cassidy, remembers I'm supposed to be wearing a shock collar. PSA on my arm, not on my neck. Simple things. Things you'll be good at. In exchange, I'll heal you. Or we could both just wait here for death to come. This is a lot more direct than it was kind of presented in the cutscenes. Or in the marketing. Should we bet on who will last longer? It bent. I keep my promises. You'll walk again. You just have to carry me home. Fine. Fix me. Can't have two collars? Exactly. Also, it's bad for your, like, heart and central nervous system. You'd be too powerful. I mean, it doesn't come through on camera so well. Not to brag or anything, but my color's got 2 straps. Because I have delicate baby skin that doesn't like to touch nickel. And then it touches anyway, and I have to use my special freaking nail polish so that it doesn't contact me too much. They had animated marketing. I wasn't sure they'd have animated cutscenes in-game. I can fix them. They only got cut in half. Which one's harder to fix? The human or the demon? Wake up. What happened? Where are we? This is a little pocket between our worlds. I brought us here. We needed somewhere to hide while I repaired your body. My legs. You fixed my legs. I told you. I keep my promises. Will you keep yours, Luca? These are incredible. Wait. How do you know my name? I'm a demon in your dimension. I have no body. But I possessed you and made you stronger. Now we share a mind. World outside is dangerous, but with my power, you will survive. We do have legs. I can't tell if they're human legs. Or better legs. Pokes his body. I'd poke that body. We don't have time to chat. We get run and dash and jump so far. Is this okay? I can get to pursuits like this. I don't have that button. I have select and start. The demon Rem has possessed you. You agreed to carry him home. I'd carry him. We're sticky. It's not quite a Mega Man, but it might as well be. No, it's not a Mega Man. It locks your trajectory. We got kitchen knives, attacking quick swipes with a pair of knives. That was innocuous. Why does plant bleed red? How smooth this man is. I can't actually remember if I was talking about the man's personality or body. How was that thing? A demon? A failed possession. It happens when my people don't know how to control the thing they've possessed. Why would a demon possess some random object in the first place? Desperation. We can't survive here without a host to anchor us to this world. If there are no living hosts nearby, you must use whatever dead object you can find. That one was alive. It was a plant. Few of us can live in something like a pot or a stone. Possessing something cold and dead is agony, so they lash out. You need to empty your head real quick. I'd love to be able to help with that. Not like that? Okay, okay. Understood. He's stored in the brain? Oh, of course, of course. There's so many future Metroidvania things that I can interact with around here. Secrets. Secrets with Metroidvania interactables. That's a secret for later. Hello. We need to stop. This flesh has a power. What kind of power? Abilities beyond yours. Find me its heart. Its heart? That's disgusting. Don't whine. You need it to survive. I need it. We'll press R2 to throw the whip. In a minute. Ability unlocked. Whip? Really? I can't believe it. Press and hold R2 to attach the whip to various objects in the world. Swing from grapple points, pull enemies, or move heavy objects. That was a little anticlimactic. I wanted to see myself retrieving the heart from the flesh and absorbing its power. The cassette beast. You're a Mortal Kombat. I don't have enough combos for that. Oh. Like a get over here, fella. We have died because I was paying literally 0 attention to my health. Those demons we saw. Are they stuck like that? As objects? Yes. For most, it's a fate worse than death. They lose their minds. Can't remember how to detach. They try to make the object look like themselves, but that traps them in this world even further. I love making the object I possess look like myself. Wow. Are any of them demons you knew? We should focus on the task at hand. Certainly, my Splorgos are back where we died. There they are. That's a little Splorgo monument full of them. Yeah, they actually take a lot. Let me just... whatever this liquid is. That was never explained. I want to fight the big one again. I need to prove myself. This one's big. I grapple myself to it instead. Actually does less damage than the small traffic cone charge. Anyway. You got Chromatic Carbuncle. Adds additional affix slots to your weapons. That's so highly useful, probably. I'm curious about what's on the ground. I can't pan the camera in this game either. Not permitted. I've lost the ability to crawl. I could crawl at the beginning of the game. I saw me do it. I can deposit and withdraw my Springos. Nope. Whip actions. Press and hold R2 to swing from going grapple points. Hold left while swinging to increase Luca's momentum. Hold up down to stop swinging and climb up or down the whip. That one's useful, and I hadn't figured that one out yet. Useful to pull weak enemies to Luca. Strong enemies are too heavy to pull, and Luca will launch towards them. Oh, you can throw them into each other. We can juggle. Wait, this is my house. I have my key. I need to find out what happened to my mom, my grandpa. I don't know if they got out. In a post-apocalypse, your house is like half destroyed and you're like, I don't have my key. All I have is superpowered knives and horns and a demonic whip. How will I ever get into my home? They didn't escape, then they're dead. Or possessed. Either way, you won't find them. Why are you so rude? I'm being polite. I'm letting you walk and talk, aren't I? Damn. I'm actually suppressing my full power. I could easily take complete control over your motor functions. No, I don't think you can control me. I think you're just a little voice in my head. If you were really all-powerful, why would you bother letting me do what I want? You're probably putting up with me because you have to. Enough! The sooner we reach the lab, the sooner you can go and find your dead family. You know what? You're a dick. That was pretty rude. No, we require the house key. I know this symbol. Agridine. Yeah, that's the Agridine logo. They own everything in this town. Well, you need to find their lab. Dude, their lab? What lab? Where are we even going? It must be nearby. Keep looking. Why does Rem know this corporate logo? If he is recently from Demonville? Granted, he's got access to our memories, but still. Hi. What happened? An uprising happened here. When we demons escaped the laboratory, we came through here, fighting for our lives. It's all gone. All those people. You have no idea what Agridine actually really does, do you? Banana! It's your favorite rat? Wait, you can't say that. Sweetheart, you can say that. You can say whatever you want. I have to be your favorite mouse. Oh, wait, no, you can't say it because of Isa. Shoot. Now you know what I've been going through. I don't care what Agridine does, man. They made batteries or something. They fed you with lies for years. Do you see that rift? It comes from the machines they use to trap people like me, to imprison us. That is Agridine's business. Okay, so this explains why he knew the logo. Hey, Banana, how are you doing? What's messed up? But that I can't be your favorite rat because you got 2 of them? I can be one of your favorite rats. I can be your favorite slime. I can both be your favorite rat? I think that's true. I needed to see if I could deflect. Is not happening. Okay. Hey, Fractal. Ratus. Dorothy, you don't... You gotta save your bits for... when we're traveling later. I've been saving all of mine. Well, I guess when you're traveling later, I'm staying here. I mean, I'm trying to save mine. I did buy a video game, and also dumplings, and also a dress, and a new purse. You already paid for those bits? That's, you know what, that's fair. We can discover subway stations to fast travel around the world. Needed a research card key. Already figured out your dodge button game. Computer mouse! That's me. Swing a computer mouse upwards. Struck enemies are flung into the air. Okay, this might seem a little backwards. Also, we used all of our green dots, I'm noticing. I am going to put it on up triangle because it's an upwards attack, and I want to be used to hitting up triangle to do that. Once assigned, press triangle, triangle plus up, or triangle plus down to use powerful special abilities. Using a special ability will drain 1 green dot. Refill these by attacking enemies with any square attack. Oh my god, it's so cute! Look at it go. It's so scared. Sinzu, hello, how are you doing? The spider threw me into the depths. Oh, we have oxygen. Or rather, we have limited oxygen. Oh, frustrated? Why are you frustrated? This is it. The lab is through here. How the hell are we supposed to open this thing? It's locked. Gonna take even longer than I thought. I'll have to find some Agridine employees. We need their eyes to operate these retinal scan locks. Agridine eyeballs? Then we're screwed. Everyone is dead. No. The human eyeballs that opened this vault are still in the city. How do you know? Because the last humans to have those eyes were possessed, and those demons are still here. I can feel their power. You have to find the demons who possess those scientists and take their eyes. Got it. We already lost one of our new socks. Oh. Well. Are you sure it's not just with the one side of the laundry? Sock sharing. Look. Is that weird? We'll find each other again, I'm sure. Nothing weird about a couple buying a bulk of generic socks, which fit both of them. I whooped up the wall. You can't R to interact while there's an enemy nearby. Also, I have no idea what that was. By the way, I've messed up the input for up triangle to computer mouse so many times already. Because I just already was trying to use triangle for it. It's okay. I understand I need to train myself a little bit. I've been doing this. Directional attacks work while airborne. Forward is also a directional attack, apparently. As well as back. Vulnerable enemies can be knocked into the air or at walls. Try juggling enemies by continually hitting them with different directional attacks. Oh. I got you. I saw you up there. Left and right doesn't seem to actually change my attack pattern. Affixes can be slotted into weapons in the gear menu. Upgrade gear at merchants to add more slots. We got collapsed hardy lungs. Yay. Increases sprint speed. Take deep breaths. It's Cheekers. Do you have Chroma? Bring me Chroma. Cheekers can fix things for you, make you strong. Better weapon, better trinkets. What are you? I am the Chroma hungry one. Look, look. We don't have that much on us, but we do have enough to upgrade the computer mouse. It'll add an extra affix slot. Hits the wall and slides down. Oh, we actually missed this spot. I was just trying to go back to the ripped Frem's house so I can pick up some Chroma. I remember Mike. A computer terminal. What am I supposed to do during the evacuation? What am I supposed to do during the evacuation? Leave. Yeah, that makes sense. Why would I get a bunk for this? We got a chromatic carbuncle. Adds additional affix slots to weapons. Oh, hello. Why do you and Cheekers want Chroma so bad? Is it some messed up drug for demons? Oh, I'm sorry. Did she say trauma? Pronounced Chroma. Not a drug. It's what demons are made of. Very essence of a demon. Closest thing in your human language would be soul or spirit, except Chroma's real. Damn. Imagine if every memory you had was its own little organism, and you're just a collection of millions of little memory organisms. That is how I imagine myself. Thank you very much. Is your model freezing sometimes, or is it your browser? What the hell? About to go out and get meds from CVS. I hope it goes smooth, Bunny. It's wonderful to see you. Let me investigate this real quick. All right. I'm gonna still like freeze every couple seconds for a minute because it's not like breaking anything else. And I'll see if I can fix it on a break. Your brain changes when you're thinking and typing. Same. You kill a demon, you take its chroma. You take everything it did in life. Also, I accidentally progressed the dialogue. Don't forget to restart your recording. Oh, thank you. Whoa. We can see the memories from the chroma we pick up? Ha! You want to sort through all that junk. Memories are useless, but chroma can be turned into so much more. It's raw power. Well, I don't want power. I just wanted these legs. They're all I need to take me out of here. What do you think those legs are made of? Oh, cool. Anyway. Gib chroma. And taking this back to the mouse. Here. Also, you came in while all that was happening. I think I said hi, but how are you doing, Arrow? Normal. Oh my god. I say every time I'm gonna remove it, this time I might actually do it. Anyway, hi cheekers. What are you buying? I'd like to upgrade my computer mouse. You seem like just the cheekers to squeakers my mouse up. Bring more chroma next time. Whoa. We got lore. Missing meeting due to my son. Stop my son. Rules about emailing dad at work. Leave. What is that? Oh! I thought these were messages. Was a little bit down in the dumps earlier today, but now you're good. That's excellent. I'm glad you're doing better. Hey, Taylor. I'm gonna miss this afternoon's meeting. Oz, as he's going by instead of Maurice now, was cited for misbehavior in school again, and my wife is not available to handle this on her own today. Tell Cooper that I am sorry again. I'm gonna ground this kid so hard they forget what the sun looks like, Gordon. That's our friend. Oh. Kaczynski. Hey, Taylor. If Kaz comes to the building today and asks to wait in my office, please turn them away. I've been lying to their teachers about illness and waiting in my office playing games on my computer. It's not a habit I want to encourage. Sorry to put this on you, but I'll be in meetings from 8 to 11 and then 12 to 6 today, so I probably will not be free when they arrive. Rules about emailing dad at work. Pause, stop emailing me at work. Taylor Couch screens all those emails, so you're just emailing Taylor, not me. That's why I have a personal assistant in the first place, so that nobody can email me. Call your mom if you have an emergency. I'm not a good first choice because I turn my phone off in meetings. And please think about what counts as an emergency. If you're sick, if you hurt yourself, if the school's on fire, that's an emergency. If you get into a fight with Mr. Demars again, those are consequences. They are your problem and your problem only. Damn. Storage disk holding a unique encrypted security key. Don't even email me. My personal assistant screens for those. This poor personal assistant just like seeing like, Dad, please, I got in trouble again and I really need someone to talk to about it. And Taylor's just like, sir, and getting told like, no. I don't have time for my child. You parent them. I mean, I imagine if he was more available at home, emailing during work all the time wouldn't be as much of an issue. Rem is just like Costa's dad. Never has time when I want to talk. Never mind. Oh wait, maybe I can special these guys. I didn't check. No. They react much the same. I'm reminded of a story someone told me, I won't say who, about how when they were playing Super Metroid, they shot one missile at that first kind of colored door. It flashed, but they were like, huh. Well, sure, that was different, but it still didn't open. I'm not going to waste all my missiles. And then they could never progress past the missile doors. It occurs to me, I talked about I was going to try dropping the res on this. I mean, oh, never mind, I can't. I was going to say the stream's in 1080p anyway, so there's no point rendering this at 2K. Come to think of it, I'm not sure. Oh, hi. You're just a man, huh? I was about to say I'm not sure what object the birds are possessing. Maybe security cameras? I'm furry, but I ended up taking many hits because I wanted to smash it real quick. I love when they're oddly appropriate. Whoa. That terminal's still running. Search complete. Finished running Agridine employee location scan with errors. 2 employees detected. Agridine Executive Boardroom and Fluorescent Park Welcome Center. We get map data. For areas scanned with errors, please see section 30.7G. Employee scanner maintenance of the manager's manual solutions. Following areas could not be scanned for employees. Sinzu Memorial High School. Oh no, what happened? Rancho Mirage Flats. Infinergy TM Shopping Center and Aquamax Shipping Terminal. This is great news. There's somebody alive at the top of the skyscraper. They're definitely alive and normal. That's... Yeah? You need someone to stop you from pizzaing? I can't. You're asking the wrong people. Interesting. I still need to find out what happened to my family. Now you think they're dead, but I need to know what happened. Didn't you see Agridine sealing the city? I saw humans trying to get out, but the gates were shut. I know, but some people got out. Is knowing how they died going to change anything? Why are you like this? I'm helping you, and you can't even be nice to me for half a second. This individual is actually not human, and they're being, like, pretty chill, to be honest. Because you're being selfish and indulgent. You think I haven't lost someone I care about? You're just some kind of messed up monster. You don't even understand what I'm saying. What the hell? I do, but now is not the time to search for skeletons. A cell phone shocks enemies in a radius around the player. Does high KO damage. I'm gonna suggest a game you found, but you decided to look for it in my VODs because it looked like the kind of game I'd stream it. Yeah, you already have. What is it? That's exciting. I'm gonna snooze. Even though I'm supposed to do something on the ads, I decided not to break earlier, and I'm gonna suffer for it right now. I see. Certain biological creatures with a certain murphing mechanic. Yeah. I like a biological creature with a morphing mechanic. That was the first, no, the first one was, The Last Faith. It was the second Metroidvania I streamed. Okay. This is doable. I might have to call the lift down again. Or, you know, see what that does. No. Oh, we are almost dead. Nah. Guess you had a hunch. I'm not gonna read that one out. Okay, we did find another pocket. Aw, thank you, Fractal. So, when we finish sending you home, I get to keep these legs, right? Of course, why? I feel like we skipped a lot of the details when we made our agreement. I should have asked you earlier if these are loner legs or what. I'm sure they'll be perfect for whatever you want to do here in Sanzu after you set me free. Well, I'm not staying in Sanzu. I'm taking these bad boys outside. Good luck with that. Oh no, do you think people will freak out about my legs? I mean, good luck leaving the city at all. You're sealed in. Agrodine quarantined the place. I assume they'll eventually come back to fill the city with caustic gas and purge anyone who's left. No way! There's gotta be a way out. You're free to search for one after you get me home. I mean, yeah, if I wasn't, like, bleeding out, I would have talked to this guy. It's like, okay, so let's get into the details about what these legs are gonna look like, because I got some ideas. Anyway, I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'm going to restart my model, and I'm gonna hope that magically fixes things. Oh my goodness. Isa, I love you. I loved you before, but also thank you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I still haven't done alerts. I was really distracted. Alright, I will be back in just a few minutes. See you all very soon. Welcome back. Don't worry about this. I restarted the game as well. I restarted me, I restarted the game. I also set this to the bad full screen. I don't know, just in case it helped. Welcome back, Cairo. Welcome back, Kaisa. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Senzu, who can't type, but he is here. It's okay if he just wrecks me. Yeah. I could be wrecked with my eyes intact. Stairs. Is this the ceased partitions? I don't think so. I am mostly staring at myself, I admit, to see if I'm still stuttering. Inert tissue. I don't think so. This is Possessors, by the way. If referring to game. Inanimate divisions. Ah. Wait, I understand. A little bit. It's a little bit unalive components. I guess you could say it's like that. But only in the way that some 2D Metroidvanias are like unalive components. I believe I just shortcutted. I did. It does look similar. I would say it's less frantic. So it's an expired corpuscle, like you're saying? So the thing is, it clicked what you were saying, and then I was like, oh yes. Dark Souls. Because sometimes, for some reason, I get those two games mixed up. I was like, oh yeah, inert tissue. Compartments, I understand. We're talking about a 3D action RPG here. Omdu Project's King of My Castle? I haven't, actually. Those kids are on the roof again. They were spitting over the edge, and some wind blew some of it into the conference room window during a meeting with Eli. I thought it was a bird taking a crap. Next time you see them anywhere near the elevators, I want you to call security right away. It's embarrassing that this has gone on for this long. But the visuals remind you of it? Okay, now I'm not sure. I think my difficulty being sure about what you are getting at is mostly due to me thinking I don't agree too much, to be honest. More E acquired, but they were out of needles? You're supposed to eat all this E now? That's actually terrible. I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be okay? I just eat mine like Skittles now. And it's not doing a very good job, I have to admit. It's not the art, really. The colors probably... Okay, the colors, this thing, absolutely. Okay, now I get you. And the camera and aspect, yeah. Switched it to another pharmacy, but you have to wait until tomorrow. I'm so sorry. That's so freaking inconvenient. I would lose it. Like, honestly, the motion of it is pretty similar. Even if the art style is, you know. More resolution. We got parry. We can parry now. New injections right now, but patches would be your backup. M&Ms are so hard on your liver. Really? Data shows they work less? Yeah, my personal experience says it works way less, actually. I am eagerly waiting my next doctor appointment so I can get off this horrible experiment. I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so much convenient to just be able to eat my E like a Skittle. A lightly sweet little tablet. Yes, please, drop it on my tongue. Rather than having to slurp up my thighs every night. Yes, please, give me. And also, apparently, sorry if I'm getting way too into it, the slurp was too much. My body was just slurping it in. And they were like, your bones are going to disintegrate. And I'm like, have you seen me? Do you see any bones already? And they were like, yeah, that's kind of our point. So now we actually know what happened and how I became slime. You're so osmotic. It was actually your first favorite song ever? That's really sweet. When you were born. You're born at the perfect time to jam out to Wamdu Project's King of My Castle. I don't know if a baby is gonna like appreciate it that much. World would let USA have Cypro instead of everyone using Spiro for no gosh dang reason. Oh, I'm on Cypro. It's delightful. Not to brag or anything. I take 1/4 of... Here's the thing. They refuse to make a smaller dosage over here, though. I take 1/4 of one tablet every week or more. Imagine a doctor telling you to do this. You got a chromatic carbuncle, by the way. Cypro's just better, and every country but the USA has it. No companies put it through. You can't get injections over here. I was wanting to get on injections. You can get them, but it's way more expensive because it's not typically done. You got to go to like a compounding pharmacy who like orders it in and all that. Cutting Cypro's the case everywhere for some dumb reason. I've got an angry little headcanon that they make it inconvenient dosing on purpose so that they're not associated. They should let you have patches though, right? I started on patches, but I didn't absorb it as well as the gel. The gel works way better on me for some reason. And also, they were actually way more annoying than the gel, to be honest. like, they're fine at first, but then, I mean, Trixie was talking about it in Trixie Glimmersmith. They just get that horrible gunk around the edges, and then they start to peel sometimes. And then I'm just, like, slapping them on. Like, they start to peel up, and I'm just like, no, no, it's not yet time. It was also irritating my skin, to be honest. Even though I was swapping out the location. Even the people who need it for prostate cancer have to cut them. So you don't understand? I didn't know that. Recommend waterproof medical tape. That would have been a good idea. Since he used to have a lot of medical tape when he used to work in the hospital proper, but don't ask why. It always falls off, but you can tape it back on. My skin probably wouldn't have liked that either, though, to be fair. I was getting super irritated. I've got a delicate baby skin that was only made worse by HRT, to be honest. Look, see? Infinergy batteries. Acridine makes batteries. They don't summon demons with portals. Then what's behind the giant vault in the basement? I don't know. It's probably for all their money. What else would you keep in a vault that big? I'm definitely on Rem's side, by the way. He's a little bit coarse, but he's also a creature who's been, like, kept in captivity for who knows how long. And Luca's like, whatever, freak. I'm not gonna believe a word you say. When the ER puts a first aid pack, literally all of that is unused, gets thrown away, even though it's sterile. I have so many medical shears and gauze and band-aids from half-used first aid kits. Wow. I didn't ask Sin why most of our tape that we just used to stick things around the house happened to be medical tape. But he's in a separate office now, so we've got to buy our own tape. Oh, a person. Maybe they can help us. Wait, don't. Hello, I'm Luca. Can you help? Do you think the briefcase is a separate demon or part of the same guy? Oh, I forgot I can parry already. You show up to see medical friend and they go, here. Safety shears. Hey, Isa. Thank you for the boot. Are you sure since you got it from Hey, we opened this pack? Want it? Certainly, certainly. Got one of those at home? We probably should have had one of those at home. Insanely strong and cut really nicely for so many applications. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I killed him. He just started attacking. I didn't want to kill him. Please don't be mad at me. Okay, she feels bad. You were strong enough to fight back. Why would I be mad? For killing a demon, he wasn't just a potted plant or a copy machine, you know? He was more like you. He was nothing like me. He was completely feral. Damn, okay. I do not care about the life of some mindless predator. Thank you for killing him quickly. Better than I expected. Wait, was that a compliment? Rem has been, for the most part, so nice to you, if a little callous. Who increased the prices of your syringes? That's crazy. Who's hiding all this plastic from us? Did you just say I did good at fighting? I was pretty scared, but I guess maybe I was pretty good at it. I was also fast. You know, I've never felt so strong. She's got bloodlust. Slurps up your memories. We got a fragment of suffering, combined with other fragments to permanently increase health. A grim reminder. Shouldn't be using them if you don't need to. That makes sense. We have a single pair of kitchen shears, which we use for literally everything. They cut chicken. They cut gift wrap. They open plastic packaging. Why would we ever need more than one pair of scissors in the home? A sample painkiller, combined with other samples to permanently increase painkiller capacity. Almost enough to cure what ails you. You don't have kitchen shears, but you have a few pairs of scissors. I should probably get a non-food pair of scissors. I suppose. One is for only food packaging. The rest are for everything that isn't food packaging. Safety shears perfect for cutting through flesh. So you're saying I should get safety shears and use that for my chicken? You know, judging by the name, I thought they'd be pretty bad at cutting through flesh. They strunk. I thought maybe they would be like specifically designed to be good at cutting non-flesh objects. Oh, hey, Ryder, how are you doing? Yours are looking mighty sweet today. Thank you. There's sugar. How are you doing? You have to want to cut flesh, but it works great. That makes sense. Cast buzzsaws are for cutting non-flesh objects. Oh, yeah, I have seen those. Wee, doo dwee. Who is it? Oh. I was being cagey on the pronouns earlier because the only cause I've ever known was a woman. And there was enough asshole energy in the dad's emails for me to think that maybe they were just being belligerent. Cast buzzsaw like a wizard. I read that, and I admit I was thinking like a Noita spell. It's my mom. I'm ignoring it. Aw, come on. I love Bonnie. Why don't you let me talk to her? What if it's something important? It's not. It never is. She's always calling just to check in or remind me how much my grades suck compared to my sister's. Or maybe she ran out of new doll auctions to keep her busy. You know what? I don't care. She's interrupting this huge loog. Right, there was an email about this. Kids were spitting over the edge. Oh, skunks. It's over the fences. It's over the fences! This is what you do for fun, spitting off of buildings? He's just goofing around. Hey, what the heck are you doing in my memories? I possess you. I'm everywhere. I should play the funny finish game. What's the funny finish game? New wizard character specializes in the Home Depot School of Magic. Oh, Noita. No. Okay. I have experience with Noita. Sorry, that emote right after Banana showed up was really funny. I like to play Noita, I admit. I use a couple of mods that make it a little bit easier. Like, it gives you a random starting class with some starter spells and such. And I like to play it and just fiddle around. I don't think I want anyone to witness my Noita goofery. I don't want to play that game in a capacity where I have to perform. I just want to fumble around and do silly stuff in the fun. Oh, okay. Also, welcome back, Banana. Who says you have to perform? Oh yeah, no, I'll play it off stream. I like playing it off stream. That game has built-in goals. It's got things you can achieve in it. I purchased Noita because when I was a youngin', I was extremely into Falling Sand game. And Noita was proposed to me as a Falling Sand game roguelike. You love fumbling around and doing silly stuff. I'm down to have people watch me play Noita casually. But that is for me and people I'm close to observe. We are here casually. Yeah, to be honest, I feel pretty casual. Look, literally everyone I see in chat, I'd be down for having you watch me play Noita. I should stream Falling Sand game. That would be incredible. Also, I don't want you in my memories, not in these ones. I've seen a lot of them. They are not special. Your optimism is very funny, but you make bad choices. You're right, I make bad choices. I should have let you die. I should have just died myself and let you die. Oh my god, she's so upset. Selfishly, we both chose to live. Which plays Falling Sand game? That would be actually incredible. No, okay, there's... Okay, in the Falling Sand game I used to play, there was a player, right, who you could control. What if a Twitch integrated version that allowed each chatter to play one of those little guys, and then I could just, like, you know, sprinkle nitroglycerin all over all of you. What is Falling Sand game? I'll teach you all about Falling Sand game later. I wanted high velocity MLG FPS 360 no scope gaming. You're gonna go somewhere else. No, that's fair. That's what I want. Ellie is so MLG FPS 360 no scope quick scope FaZe Clan epic gamer. Are we talking about that Java sandbox thingy? I was, yes. The classic one. You heard it as Twitch? What about Twitch? I'm sorry. Why did I say that? Can I be reminded of the context of the thing that I said myself? A sample painkiller. Combine it with other samples to permanently increase painkiller capacity. Weeds. I'm guessing that's everything that was here, and I can get the heck out of here. Let me out. You're trying to say Twitch, and then more words, but you ignored those. Which words did I say? Twimsh. Hello, Twimsh. Octopussies are angry. They are. Talking about Twitch plays Falling Sand game? I see, I see. Happened here. Everything's so broken down. Time happened. It's been 3 years. 3 years? I needed time to honor my end of our deal. So that's what it took. Okay. He could have said that a lot faster. Imsh. Oh no, my mom probably thinks I'm dead. Why did you put me to sleep for 3 years? I fixed your legless husk. Do not bother me with your complaints. Keep moving. I can't wait to leave this rotten world. I mean, reasonable, but this whole time she's been talking about her parents. He could have been like, oh, by the way, it's gonna take like 3 years. It's gonna take a lot of time. You can order your needles from Target for $15. What? Why does Target have medical needles in stock? The future is here. Target has everything. Is it weird that I wouldn't have been surprised at all if you said Walmart? Compound eye! Enemies drop more chroma. More eye is better than less eye, obviously. Walmart also has them. You don't trust Walmart for medical stuff? That's fair. Red knobbed starfish. Insurance makes it $50, but Target off the shelf have $15 no insurance. That's insane. Doesn't some Walmart locations sell guns? They do. Sinzu keeps telling me the story about how when he was vacationing in the US, he was in a Walmart and they were trying to convince him to buy a gun. And he's like, I'm not even like a citizen. And they're like, that's okay. You can sell it before you leave the country. Red knob starfish. You just caught one. Congratulations. Not anymore. Alaska's the only one left. Makes sense. Cheapest thing available is not a thing you want in your body. That's fair. Responsible, even. You're using the cheapest sterile needles available. That's, you know what? That's also fair. They're probably good enough. The last Radio Shack. It would make sense, I suppose. Okay, so we're playing Starfinder. This is going to seem like a non sequitur, but it's going to wrap back around. The crafting rules in Starfinder explicitly stay due to large-scale manufacturing. It's a sci-fi tabletop RPG, by the way. From the same people as Pathfinder. Due to large-scale manufacturing and a global, you know, an interstellar economy, crafting an item costs the same as it does to buy it. And I read that and I was like, wow, that's so nice, because in the real world, making something is more expensive than it is to buy it. Probably has Blockbuster now that you think about it. What don't they have? Really strong now, aren't I? I'm using my power to make you strong. Yeah, but I mean, I'm stronger than all these feral demons and like way stronger than any human. If I ever found the demon who killed Kaz, I could probably fight them and win. How'd you even know which one it was? Don't we all just look like monsters to you? No, the one that killed Kaz was like the businessman. They looked like a human, except they had big horns. Well, horn. They only had one horn. I wanted to pay for killing my friend, even if he's a mindless predator. They are definitely possessed and joined into one being. Might not be as strong as you think. You should be careful. It did have a Blockbuster long after the company shuttered. Don't know if it's still up, but you hope so. Do you think they got a red box? Oh. Why is that quote here? It's so sad. You have a red box? Can I see it? Not like in your apartment. Oh. I thought you were like running a side business. Start dating or something? Oh my gosh, we did. We finally did. It took a whole dang year to happen, but we got there. Dr. Costa, please report to cell 23D. Please report to cell 23D. It's Rem! We get to see his memory. See, it's fair. But you know where to find one. We finally did over a year ago. Yeah, well, it still took a while.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you. I often like to think back to how much torture I probably put everyone else through. And then again with Dorothy. It's Bunratto time? You mean taco? No, it can be Bunratto time too. See you soon. Have a safe journey. Mouse. Hey, when are you free from lunch? I wanted to talk chroma extraction. Overstressed subject in cell 59R. Resuscitation team, report to cell 59R. There's just a chroma leak on the floor, and a mouse eating it. It's Cheekers. Rem? Rem, you promised it would be better. You promised it would be better on the other side. Rem, I think I'm dying. Rem, you said we'd be okay. Is this one of your memories? Are you in jail? Luca. Can you back up? I missed everything. Luca, oh my god. As bad as Rem can sometimes be, you're an actual monster. That was my memory. It's finished and it's private. How can you have a memory in my head? It's our head now. Hey, you're blue. Would you shoot something at me? Do it again. These lines are making you dizzy. You okay, Banan? Sorry. I just to recognize the full context of what you said. It's what you tell all your homies when they sit on the couch together and you're on the floor. Our head. Yeah. Love you, Banan. Not fun in Australia. Oh, she will. She'll even get to remember some of it. In danger? No, no, no. For your safety, Agridine is sealing the city. If you do not have employee evacuation benefits, please remain where you are and seek shelter. What a sentence. Do not attempt to enter an evacuation zone. The city will seal in 15 minutes. We're gonna be trapped in here. They're locking us in here with those things. Oz, listen to me. We'll find a way out. We just need to stay calm. You don't understand. They're going to start sealing all the gates between the neighborhoods. We're trapped in here with those monsters. Did you know rats love to climb? I do. Are they recommended to put a rope in their cage? Don't worry. I'll give her plenty of stimulation and enrichment activities. Let's go to your house. There's still time. We'll be together. I just grabbed that guy and started twisting his body all out of shape. They're gonna turn us into coats. They're everywhere. Stay calm. We've made this run hundreds of times. Remember, when we outran those Agridine security guards? They had rotorcycles. We can do this. You really think so? I know we can. Okay, we can do this. Oh. Don't miss next time, freak. Whoa, don't shoot. I'm normal. You're possessed. I can smell it on you from here. I just woke up. I don't know what's going on. I need help. You don't need help. Just kill whoever this is and move on. It's Banana? What do you mean? I'm normal too. Who said I'm not? He's normal? I kill rogue demons, and you've got horns, girl. You know that, right? I got possessed, but I made a deal with him. I'm still in control. You made a deal with a demon. You talk to it. Don't tell her about me. Yeah, I talked to him. Is that weird? Ugh. You're so weird. Nuh-uh, we're normal. Honestly, yeah, Luca can be Banana if I get to be Rem. You're so weird, I should probably just kill you anyway. It would be safer. The only other host I've found who had a truce with their demon, well, it's Vanth. Say hello, Vanth. Don't know about you, this character seems a bit tense. Just a bit. Love being insider, don't you? I do. Oh, hi, Vanth. Dog. Wow. Oh, you're an interesting kid, but I kill interesting things all the time. You know what? Meet me at the cabin further ahead. I'll be watching the way you operate. I told you not to talk to her about me. She's mean, but she's a human, dude. She's on our side. That is so messed up. She is not on mine. She is not on our side. No. Hope we'll get to see the dog again soon. Me too. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to fight that dog. Hi there. Unfortunate, but it's probably a cool fight. Yeah, it's true. What makes you say that? The feeling fight or fight the dog? We can't right button to interact with that. We can right button to interact with that, though. Last time I couldn't right button to interact with one of these things, which, to be fair, I don't even know what it did. I was checking to see if it restored my green dots. Maybe it restores my health. You vote the latter. Hi, Fractal. How are you doing? Fight so many dogs for me? I wouldn't ask you to fight other dogs. You're just in time. I told you I get possessive. Other dogs, don't worry about it. Got it. You didn't get pizza, but you did put every herb on your potatoes. That's basically the same thing. Did you also put cheese? Of how Banana tries to be a brat and instantly melts the second there's a lick of resistance. He's got no resistance against Lex. Tell her there's licking. Hey, we got sample painkiller. Lick of Resistance. Could be an anarchist candy shop. That's awesome. I was thinking this sounds like some kind of slang term. Like you've heard of a devious lick before. That's a dark, immoral lick. But when it's a lick of resistance, you're looking for a cause. A morally justifiable repossession. Exactly. I will ruin this world. All of you will regret this. You will all feel my hurt. Every last human. Shh, you're going to make it worse. Shut up, Rem. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone. You'll all pay. I have a feeling this is going to be the one who took Rem or who took out Kaz, and then probably possessed Kaz, and then we're going to have to fight Kaz in a heartbreaking second or third act fight. Whoa. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, were you? That was the laboratory where Agridine kept me. It didn't look good in there. Wait, who is the person yelling? We're not discussing it. That's private. But it's my brain too, man. Then it can just be something you don't understand, like a bad dream. I love omnidirectional parry so freaking much. No! Shoot. I have no idea when the last rest point was. Do you think it takes 3 years every single time that happens? Sorry for pushing earlier. What? I'm sorry for asking about the guy in the lab. I shoulda... What I mean is, we don't need to talk about it. Are you trying to get something from me? No, I'm just saying we don't have to talk about that guy. Wait, are you mad at him? What's the matter with you? I thought we weren't talking about him. I'm sorry, it's just I can sort of feel your thoughts, some of them anyway. Don't go digging. We aren't talking about Dessa. Dessa? That's his name. He's off limits. If you see him in another memory, don't ask about him. Let's not get more entangled than we have to. Oops, I didn't mean to withdraw. I was kind of reflexively trying to deposit. That's where we died. Such a fatty. Don't get more entangled than you have to. I've said this before, but I'm plenty entangled already. There's no way I could get even more entangled. You got a lime every time you saw someone get a Johnny Silver-handed recently. You'd have 2 limes. You have enough for 2 Caparinas. I have to assume this is a drink. I'm naive about many things, not least of which is drinks. I thought the platform was going to block that. No drink to that. Brazilian drink. Basically an alcoholic limeade. That sounds delicious. Caipirinha. Very popular in Brazil. Easy to drink and tasty. I like things that are easy to drink and tasty, just like me. Caipirinha. Wait, which one's right? That's what I was, like, going for the first time. Close enough. You aren't easy to drink, your membrane is tough. No, you're just so feeble. How do you describe through text? It's not that, but your Spanish brain says Portuguese is just when you had enough caipirinha. We've reclaimed our Springos. It's caipirinha. Is that better? Are we getting closer? NH is more or less identical to the Spanish. It's also how you pronounce Irana. Oh, hello. We got Dive Breaker. Yeah? I'll nya as many times as it takes. Press down and circle to dive downward, breaking cracked floors or damaging nearby enemies. Use Dive Breaker on certain objects to bounce and gain height. I sincerely hope you don't think that's how I actually pronounce piranha, typically. I may not pronounce it correctly, but I pronounce it better than that. A meow thing. Onion and onion. Yeah. So Caprina's Caprina. Close enough. Meow. I mean, if it's close enough that if I ask a bartender for the drink, I think it's close enough for general use. They would know it. Whether they have the ingredients is probably unlikely in Austria. Okay, ads have started against my noticing. I'm gonna take a quick break in here. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. To be honest, I saw it coming up and I was vaguely aware I had to break. But I did fail to get there before the actual ad started. Welcome back, Bunny. You went to Scotland, taxi driver played Calvin Harris on the radio. Welcome back. I heard like half of King of My Castle and I was jamming, and then I forgot that when you're playing songs through Discord, or any video embed through Discord, and you switch to another channel, it ends it immediately. Welcome back, Fractal. I was rudely interrupted when I went to check DMs. Hello! It's Nola. They'll fix you up. A detachable tail? That implies it's also attachable. It's a great song. I really like it. I might have actually heard it before. Ghost in the Shell is one of the many things that I've known about my whole life, but Dad low-key ruined, so I've never actually engaged with it. It's a plugin. Dodging attacks heals some health. Leave nothing but your footprints and a tail. Charge up and throw a baseball. It's a special. You've never seen Ghost in the Shell? King of My Castle is very popular for a short period of time. I probably would have heard it, honestly, probably around the time it came out. Dad actually used to play a lot of, like, anime-type music. Open attacks generate more charge. Drinking blood isn't weird. It's actually weird to think that drinking blood is weird. Noted. Dark Cyclopean Dynasty episode, a storage disc holding episodes from the action horror television series Dark Cyclopean Dynasty. Pretty niche, you probably wouldn't get it. You've seen Ghost in the Shell a few times and you like it? That tail is so prehensile. Oh yeah. I was thrilled that there was a alternate racial take, or alternate racial trait that I could take for my Starfinder character to give my lizard a prehensile tail. But I was even more thrilled to find out Isa's character also had one. Oh, we gotta buy Dark Cyclopean Dynasty episode. Yeah, give me the detachable tail. We'll be back. That meme, you think about it sometimes. What was it again? Is it about prehensile tails? Oh! I was like, I'm ready to parry. And it just freaking ate me. Humans had tails, they'd probably find unique ways to use them. But yeah, of course, we're so creative. Oh. It's tins. I'm fine. I don't need to stop. I don't need your pity. Ah, now that's a human I should have possessed. Focused, quick, and she doesn't complain. Yeah, and she looked really, really sick. She's fighting harder than you. She knows this is no time to rest. I don't think it's working out for her. Nope. I meant to put it in the Sporpo. Oh, she's gone. Whoops. I was trying to hit the parry button. I hit the sip button by accident. That's a mistake I don't want to make in the future. Chromatic carbuncle. By the way, I've like not talked about how much I'm enjoying this game at all. It's like tickling all the correct parts of my brain in a similar manner to Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia. But perhaps slightly more so just because of the stylings of it. So I'm enjoying it very much. But I wouldn't mind finding a new weapon. Taking your blood into your tubes. Just numbed me up and went to town, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I incorrectly mentioned I didn't have to miss any streams this week, but no, I was wrong. An appointment I thought was next week is actually this week. In fact, it might be both. It is the last stream I'm gonna have to miss. Well, no, that came out wrong. I'm gonna miss a few more, unfortunately. But it's the last stream of the block. Saturday for me, but it's probably like Friday for everyone else. What day? The last day I typically stream in a week. So, Friday for you. Dude, we're dead, actually. Okay. Grim looks so tired as he's patching me up. I know being on a separate day from most people watching is a little befuddling. It certainly is for me. Can still mentally mathify it. Honestly, I'm really glad for the day it's on because I don't know if I would be up to do anything afterwards. No. Oh, wait. We can absorb it through the floor. Try to hit me. Am I healing? Please. Thank you. I can climb my whip, but not this log, apparently. Did I say not the log? I meant this rope. Oh, we shortcutted. We shortcutted so hard. And we get to rest. Should I ask Grim why he seems to have an infinite supply of painkillers inside his pocket dimension? I suppose he had 3 years. He could have just scoured the city for every painkiller in here. Is it a shortcut? I mean, technically, if I want to get down here specifically, it kind of just makes a loop. Bioluminescent plant. Samples from a mysteriously glowing plant. An herbalist may be interested in this. Let me just slurp that right up. I hate when you think it's just a normal floating skull, but then the eye opens up, and then you realize it's a demon. I hate when that happens. Thought I was gonna have a nice friendly chat. Mizu, I love you too. It took me until just now to realize that that's meant to be like a soda can. If only I could turn myself into a rat. Or a spear, perhaps. Need more games that let you turn into rats? I wholeheartedly agree. And dogs. Oh yeah, since you started playing freaking Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and I was peeping over his shoulder at what clan aspect choices he got. And Arrow, I'm sorry, you've already heard all about this. Not one mention of Gangrel to be seen. Thank you so much. You just got me a soda, because in a vain attempt to calm me. And I get it. In Vampire, Gangrel left the Camarilla or whatever, which, good. But also, so, they're still there. Replying to the turning into dogs thing. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'm still on turning into dogs. Gross mice! That turned into mice. You need to get the calm down hammer. And I was watching Sinzu do all of this like parkour exploration stuff, and I was like, this would have been so cool if you could do it as like a dog or a rat, and then maybe at later levels a bat. Where is the game that lets me do vampire wolf parkour? They don't know their audience. It's true. It's in the books. You're so real for saying that. In the book, you're allowed to use the protein discipline to turn into a rat, a dog, or sorry, a rat, a wolf, or a bat. Or other options if you take certain benefits, or if you're from or located in a different place. They're very flexible on this point. Hi, Bunny. Is Isa still here? I like to assume that in some way Isa's always here. However, I am just now remembering they explicitly left to retrieve Bunny and Tacos. Not you, Bunny, a different one. Both important things. It's true. Bunny's in Tacos? Maybe. I love the confetti gas. Okay. Understood. How's Stargate going? I'm enjoying it increasingly much as we progress through Stargate. Half the time we watch it, we're like, dang. We need to... Okay. Look, it's great sharing activities with your partners, but we've learned that you have to kind of create sections for activities sometimes. You can't include all your partners on every activity. It's impossible. So Stargate is a me, Sinzu, Cass, and Isa activity. Banana has missed every bug episode. Banana has missed every bug episode. Last time we watched it. Yeah, all of this just to justify why we watch it without Banana all the time. Last time we watched it, there was an episode about shoot. Well, we probably lost some Springos there. It's not fair. They do this on purpose. The episode was the gang leaves and then immediately returns 15 hours later with no memory of their journey. They've got complete amnesia. Well, it's discovered they had a tiny device implanted in their brains. And they now all share hallucinations of a whimsical individual who likes to... He swears he can't control their actions directly. However, he can enhance certain sensations for them and provide suggestions. And the whole time I was like, if only Banana was here. Will I share hallucinations with you? I would love to, but so far I can't give them to myself, only others. Dude, sorry I'm suddenly bad at this game, by the way. So far, my favorite tactic is just giving them to you and have them and have you describe them to me later. Oh, it's only guarded in the front. I can hit it easily from the back. I understand now. It's got a timer. I'm gonna hit it again. It starts over. How convenient. How user-friendly. Shoot. Why can I not grapple the last one? I'm trying to watch for them to pulse. That shows when they're most grabbable. No. We made it. There's more. Get up here. You're my stress relief now. Making a baked Mexican... I'm sorry. Do you mean cliche or quiche? Making like a baked Mexican cliche. Quiche. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Have pastry but no jam. Pastry bread but no jam. Oh. So making a Mexican filling. Oh. That sounds really good. Okay. The game is laughing at me. Which is honestly fair. I promise it will not take as long as last time. We're here. We're chill. We got 2 bottles of painkillers and barely any life lost. We can do this. Every game should allow you to pan the camera. Let's get back out there. He's excited to meet the cat too. Cat. Cat. Aggressively points. Cat. Who's Winnie? Oh, they're actually saying Winnie. I was like, well, certainly this is supposed to be an imitation of a horse sound. Don't worry, Wexy. I feel you. It's my horse sound. Bucephalus taught me to do it. Oh my, why are you making a horse sound? She leave us alone if we make horse noises. These confused humans cannot help us. Love you, Banana. How are you doing? I just thought Wexy's out here living their best life with their Christmas lights tail and their sock paws and their ice cream cone ears. Look, you gotta make do sometimes. I get it. It's the chromatic carbuncle. Ow. Whoa. Oh no. I guess I never got caught by that before. And that's what happens when you do. They mesmerize you so they can cover you in mice. Tactic I should study more. I was distracted by the skull, and I was like, I bet I can parry them both at the same time. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment, I was worried I was gonna have to do the timed door again. Sir? Why? I like that they've got friendly fire by default. I'm actually saying Winnie died. What? I was trying to be respectful of their efforts and give it my best. Pick me up and hug me. Aww. You're so tiny. How could you? Learn adding that moment to your cute noises. Oh, your cute notes. Good. I'm experiencing confusion. I was supposed to go up here. Well. Oh, I see the problem. I'm dumb. Does this mean there are cute exams? Maybe, but Banana's all self-taught. She looks up cute tutorials. Cute tortillas. She looks up cute tortillas and copies them. She studies long hours. Does deep, cute research. Okay. You don't parry a charge, apparently. That's reasonable. You can parry a bite, though. Oh wait, there's another one now. Fuchsia. Oh well. They've undone the barrier. Freaking jerk. Rest. We've made progress. Provable progress. You're fushing. And fushis. My beverage was overfilled. I am so sorry. I've recovered. Ah, it's an elevator. I will learn it eventually. I have a feeling over here I'm gonna finally gain the ability to crawl. I haven't crawled in over 3 years. I used to be a pro at it back then. Another fire. Capacity! Gummy worms and gummy sharks? Wow. Ow, ow, ow! Ushisi. Cassidy, hello. So weird seeing this whole place destroyed. What is this place? It was my school. You have those in your world? Or does everyone just go feral and start eating each other right away? Freaking Luca. Obviously, we have places for teaching. Oh, what? Like, for real? That is not at all what I expected. Did you go? Of course I did. I really do think we're beasts. We are people. We teach our children. Okay, sorry. I just didn't realize you guys did normal things like that. Luca has been just, like, reprehensible to her mind passenger from the start. This is like finding out Dracula went to vampire school. Who's Dracula? He's a monster who eats people, but he's also a landlord. You know what? We should probably just keep moving. No joke, I actually wanted to try to converse with that because it kind of looked like a person to me. I looked in those eyes and I saw understanding. I learned, partially. I remembered at least. Okay, let me out, let me out, let me out. Thank you, thank you. They're laughing at me because I can't go up through those. I can only go down through those. Oh, person. You are in the marketing. Professor Foss? You're alive. Harlan, it's leaking chroma. I am not Harlan. Professor, I need help. I need to find my mom. The reactor is melting down, Harlan. It's just going to keep growing. Professor, it's me, Luca, from AP Physics. Don't you remember me? What? Oh, Luca, yes. You're just on time, but class is canceled today. Sorry. I need to find my microfilms. Professor, why didn't you evacuate the city with everyone else? Evacuate? It's a little late for that. Where's Harlan? I have to find my microfilms. Professor Foss. He proposes. Fossil? He's not possessed, but this man is not well. You can't help him. You know what, Professor? I'll look for your microfilms. Just stay here and rest, okay? I don't need help from a student, but I guess I could do with a small rest. At first you heard Professor Boss. We've got over 1,000 schmeckles. You think the computers in this place still work? I wonder if I can use one to find my mom. We don't have time for that. We need to find eyeballs, and I need to find... Jessa? He was like, we don't need to talk about him. And he was like, yeah, he's off limits. And she keeps bringing him up. I said we aren't talking about him. It's okay for us to waste time looking for some guy, you know, but when I do that, it's a problem. He's strong. If he agreed to escape with us, no one could stand in our way. I can't leave without him. Is this like a real rule, or are you just being stubborn? You know what? You look rested enough. Let's go. You only have 3 doubloons. Okay, you'll get there. Nothing I do is ever good enough for them. They act so perfect, but they all suck. I mean, your dad sucks, but your mom and your sister are both nice to me. They're all phony. You don't know what they're really like. I can crash here until late, right? Your mom doesn't care? She's not around to care. You could sleep on the couch and she'd barely notice. Sweet. You know what the difference is between your family and mine? You're just authentic. You've got a real life. What do you mean, authentic? My parents are nice to you because you're my friend. But they'd never step foot down here in Blue Pass housing, though. They can't be real like me. I see. They don't actually have to work for things. Not like you. Right. You're probably the only person under exec level they even know. Wait, really? Nobody? Doesn't your dad have employees? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but legit, you're like the only normal person they talk to outside work. I'm not like other girls type shit. Yeah. He's sitting here like, you know what, bestie? You're so cool because you're like poor and shit. That's the real life. And she's just like, uh-huh. It's so weird. That's why I need you, dude. You're like my only connection to real life. It is home so real, though. Calls look so different. Yeah. Our cause seems way cooler. Rip. Are you killing cause? No, 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 no. Okay, so my trope senses are telling me cause, the person who we saw die, killed by a demon with one horn. I have a feeling that demon with one horn is Dessa, which is Rem, our mind passenger's old friend. Cause died in the first minute. That's true. But I am going to bet that Dessa then possessed Cause. And mid to late in the game, we're going to have to fight our old friend possessed by our mind passenger's old friend. Jeez, are you kidding? I didn't notice the thorns. Calls timed you out for saying you'd been naughty and you want me to punish you. Why do you look so proud of that? Okay, thank goodness. I can just run through the first time I beat a arena wave like that. I'm gonna use my special more. Who is Cause? Recap? Okay, so I would like additional context. Isa, hello, welcome back. I need to know. Are we asking about video game Cause or our good friend Cause? Is that not a question I'm supposed to ask? Because I just explained video game Cause. Okay, so video game Cause is our character Luca's friend, who in the first minute of the game we saw just getting absolutely shredded by this one-horned demon. And that pretty much sums up that, and the cutscene we just saw pretty much sums them up. Appears to be a bit of a delinquent, causes a lot of problems for family. Family definitely seems a little neglectful, though, to be fair. Oh, hey, boss! It's the microfilms! He found them! I'm gonna give a snooze, just so nothing happens mid-fight. I mean, if there's a fight, who knows? Maybe this is just going to be a nice interaction with our old Professor Foss. Professor Foss, what are you doing here? I told you to stay put. I just had to keep looking. I need to finish this project. You need to stay in the lecture hall. How did you even get here? It's fine. I'm fine. I used the vent. I know my way around campus. Everyone earns a few scratches in the search for knowledge. What's with his eye? We've not been told yet. However, there was an animated, like, trailer that implies he might be a little messed up. He's not possessed. But he appears to have mutated somehow. What the hell? Why does Agridine have a locked door in the basement of my school? You should ask your professor about that, I think. I don't get to use the vents. I don't know how to crawl anymore. My legs aren't built for it. On a quest to find the pursuit of knowledge. He's all about that pursuit of knowledge. I see. You love microfilm? Sorry, I just saw that. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a good microfilm. Oh! Unless Secret of Nim counts. What is this poster? They advertised Agridine energy to students. They advertise the batteries to everyone. It's like their main thing. Heinzia, hello! The person who always streams at the best time. Do I? How are you doing? Legendary armor. What qualities do I look for in a good microfilm? Ooh, animation style, certainly. Setting, theme, concept. You'll be likely lurking today. And that's completely okay. It's so good to see you. Thank you for saying hi. Genre. Keys. Metal. You're waiting for a recap to come back so you can ask the same thing. You can just ask. Your RPG session today was complicated. Players had fun. Not sure how much you did, and for once you have no idea why. Oh, were you running the session? I'm sorry, you've probably told us before. Yeah, but recap would have been funny. If it was a recap, I would have been pressured to be more specific. So many kids end up working for Agridine. Half the high school was interning there. And they all work on these batteries? I guess so. Or like hydroponics or pollution filters. Ow, why? Usually you GM. Ow! It's Blades in the Dark. I've heard good things about Blades in the Dark. Ow. Cute Fiara? Are you talking about Luca? Why not you? I cannot imagine anything more boring than manufacturing batteries. Slime bean. Go look at my slime beans. What? Are you gonna call me lazy too? No, I wouldn't manufacture batteries either. The batteries are definitely just like squished up demons, right? Just like Banana. She does. Look at that smug face, the red eyes. Hair is a little light, but still extremely banana coated. That's some like other character in her head. Good, you're cooler than I thought. Oh no. Banana's significantly cooler than Luca. Luca's had a rough go of it, but still. She has been pretty close-minded to this demon living in her head. The actual Banana would never. You zoned out, that's okay. You're supposed to be chilling and lurking anyway, right? You don't gotta pay any attention. So sassy. No, I meant it to be nice. I'm sorry, I've got resting sassy voice. I'm sorry, I'm snoozing the ads just because I wanted to play this a little more. You can zone out watching funny character move in a cool way in peace. Yeah. You worked hard today running a game. You can just, like, let your brain come and go and focus on what it wants. You're fun to chat to. Did you play this game? Hell? I think if you like Metroidvanias like this, this game seems extremely good so far. So, you know, if you like your Ender Lilies, your Dead Cells, perhaps, but are in the mood for a non-roguelike version, I can definitely recommend it so far. You're just a rat? Aw. What do you mean when you say... Oh, like this? Oh, like... Well, you know. If you like similar games. It goes without saying. I probably wouldn't recommend this to somebody who mostly plays, like, a point-and-click spot the item game. But if you like any of those other games, this is a fine example of that type of game. Being very careful. I am almost dead. This will heal me. You can just say, like, Fractals games. I promise, I wasn't thinking that until I was halfway through the sentence. Aw. Forgot the next part, but thank you. Aw. It's true, Banana's extremely sweet. She's a delightful, happiness-bringing presence. Don't know the game I'm implicitly speaking of? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I did mention, like, a few examples. But it's completely reasonable if you didn't know any of those. Shoot. Hollow Knight is kind of... You know, it's not like Hollow Knight. But it's not exactly like Hollow Knight. But that is one that most people would recognize, at least. Seems strangely enjoyable by someone who would enjoy point-and-click adventure games. To be fair, I also like point-and-click adventure games. I'm not trying to disparage. Oh my goodness, we found it. The slide breaker. Sliding into walls can break obstacles or use a kick attack against enemies. You can see his merchant. Oh yeah, of course. I guess an easier way to say it is, if it looks fun, it also feels fun. And I've been very much enjoying it so far. All sales are final in this chat. Your compliments, puns, and typos are logged forever in the Akashic record. That's true. Except for quotes. Quotes are now modifiable. This game looks very chill. It's very doable. It's, despite all my dying, I think it's not as hard as some games in the 2D platformer Metroidvania genre. Been enjoying the dialogue a lot. Me too. Luca's kind of a jerk, but it's somewhat understandable, to be honest. Rem is also a little bit of a jerk sometimes, in some ways, I suppose. Is it still hard or is it more regular game difficulty? So, I am not sure where I fall. To me, this feels regular game difficulty. And also, penalties for death are very light. You lose your money, but you can also bank your money every time you rest. So it's even like less than most Souls-like type games. Okay, we are literally out of time for it though, but I'm definitely gonna keep playing it. Where's a Rem? This is Rem. Take that with a grain of sugar. Ali's a pro gamer. This game so far feels in line with a game like Ender Lilies or Ender Magnolia. Hold on, those games got really hard, actually. So far... Yeah, actually, no. It feels like that. Ender Lilies, Ender Magnolia, Death's Gambit. It's got lighter death penalties, though. Harder than you'd think, but manageable if you relax and try. Oh, certainly, certainly. It's no 9 Souls. This is not as hard as 9 Souls. Certainly. That being said, I've only played it for a few hours. I don't know how much this is going to ramp up. This is Rem, by the way. Look at him. Like, for any gamer, when you say regular game difficulty, it's unlikely to actually be regular. Rem. Dark Souls is regular. I actually didn't have a very difficult time with Dark Souls. This time, I had an extremely difficult time with Dark Souls when I tried to play it before. Pre-HRT, unrelated, almost certainly. It's probably easier than Dark Souls. Alright. I do want to keep playing it, so I'm stalling, but I can't. So we'll come back to it.